know the struggle is real. Either you starve or you gon' earn. Every soul gon' taste death. But until that day, I'ma still be riding through in that spaceship, yelling, don't quit your day shift. There was times when I copped some bullshit for real, just fit to rock. Had to leave it overnight on the windowsill. There's a pecking order.
Yo, welcome to NXT Wednesday. This your boy D Walk. I'm here to give you a recap about NXT. We're gonna start off first with the Devil's Playground, Roxanne Perez versus Kiana James. I watched it. I liked the match. I just thought like the kid playground thing. They should have had an adult playground. They should have spikes or some shit like that. They should have had fire on it or something like that. But it was a pretty cool match. Back and forth and everything. And you got to give it to Roxanne Perez. She worked for that match. She did a good job. I mean, not too many times where I give a woman's match like that a good match. They got a B for it. I don't know. I think it could have been better, but I mean, it's NXT. I mean, it is what it is, though. You know what I mean? Our second match is the debut of Lexis King, aka Brian Pillman Jr., versus Dante Shin. I watched this match and I was really impressed by Lexis King, aka Brian Pillman Jr. I look forward to seeing him wrestle more and see how it goes with him. He pulled off the win on his debut win. I mean, he looked actually pretty good. He looked like I'll start watching more of his matches now that he in WWE. But the grade system gave him a C. But I'm not gonna judge that. This is first match. And then we have a women's breakout tournament match starting. We got Kalani Jordan versus Ariana Grace. I mean, Kalani Jordan, she getting there. I mean, like, she's starting to be on her own and everything, and she's starting to get there. I mean, I had to sit down more and watch more of her matches, and the tournament was actually pretty good. I mean, I don't know, man. I can't explain it, but it's pretty good. But we have Jordan getting the win by pinfall to advance in the next match of the tournament. That they gave her a C. But what you can do about that, right? Next, we have the NXT Championship. We have the Family versus Chase University. I don't too much care about Chase University. I mean, I'd rather seem like somebody else come out the blue and challenge for the tag team titles besides Angel and Humberto. What happened to them? I'd rather Chase University winning the belt. I mean, I don't know. They ain't ready yet. But you got Chase winning it, and they're the new NXT champions. And they gave him an A. Surprisingly, I don't know. I'm surprised by that, but Invisible Man, what you think about it? What you think about Chase University winning the NXT titles?
Hello everybody. I guess they're just trying to mix it up because again, there is no tag teams that are really good right now, DIY or in the top or in the upper, middle upper class. And Chase University, ladies and gentlemen, there's just a thing that they're trying to throw out there. So that's all I can say. But throwing it out there, see what happens.
Right. So my opinion, I still would rather see Angel and Humberto get their push. Because what was the whole point of them coming to NXT for? If they gonna keep losing.
Yeah, I guess that's what I said. Back in the old days of NXT, you would have a team that would lose for, like Enzo and Cass, you would lose for long periods of time sometimes just to see if you can get the big one. But I guess for me, they're just bypassing the whole get the big one and get to the end. But you know what? Invisible Man out.
Thank you, Invisible Man. Our next match, we have a lights out match. We have Blair Davenport versus Gigi Garland. I think they wrestled before a couple of times. I mean, they just got to quit doing the same matches over and over and over again. I like Blair Davenport, and that's the thing. And yeah, I think she just need a push. But the results are in, and Blair Davenport beat Gigi Garland by pinfall, and they gave it a D plus, a solid D plus. I think they need to book Blair Davenport in better matches. I don't know. It could have been better, especially that blackout match. I mean, they should have kept that last match with Bray Wyatt doing a blackout match. They didn't even have to do this blackout match. Next, we got the women's breakout tournament. Lola Vice with Elektra Lopez versus Carmen Petrovic. I didn't really watch this match. I nodded out. I'm not even gonna lie. I nodded out in this match. I did rewatch it though. I don't know. I thought the match was it was average. It was average. I mean, it couldn't. To me, it wasn't better than the first Kelani Jordan. It wasn't better than that one. Vice win by pinfall, and they give it a D, a solid D. I mean, like I said, it could have been better. Next match, we got the finals. We have the main event. Here we go. This is what they've been pushing. We have Becky Lynch versus Laura Valkyrie. My thing, I think a lot of more people are deserved to wrestle this match before Laura Valkyrie. Tiffany Stratton didn't even get her rematch in. I mean, what's going on with that? I mean, we skipping certain people's rematch clause. Hey, Invisible Man, what you think about that?
Now, a rematch clause should entail that no matter what, you should get a rematch either the week after you lost or the next pay-per-view. And that usually means that the team is so hot that no matter what, people are going to see the month later or anything like that. This tag team, and what I've seen, they didn't really deserve the rematch clause. They can use it whenever they want because, again, NXT rules is whatever the fuck they realize at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I got to say about that.
So what do you? I'm at the main event now. So how do you feel about Tiffany Stratton not getting her rematch and then Laura Valkyrie wrestling Becky Lynch for the belt?
Embarrassing. And that just tells you that Tiffany Stratton was a transitional champion to get to Laura Valkyrie. And again, great for her that they picked her. She seems very promising, but you crap on Tiffany Stratton. You proved everybody's point, and now no one's going to trust you in NXT.
No.
That's it.
No. And yeah, that's all I was trying to prove a point to that. I mean, even if they had a triple threat match with Tiffany Stratton in it, I mean, I wouldn't even care, but they skipped completely over and went to the next person. And to me, Laura Valkyrie, she not a Tiffany Stratton. To me, Tiffany Stratton, I think she could do everything. Off the ropes, moves. I mean, I see Laura Valkyrie limited.
True. And again, they picked her because they think that she's going to be the one. Let's see what happens. But in the end, Tiffany Stratton is going to be the bridesmaid, never the bride.
And we had a guest at the main event. We had Jade Cargill. Jade Cargill went and took her nicely coat off and everything, posed. And is she gonna be in NXT or where she gonna be at? To me, I like to see her start off at NXT. You know, get the rust from under her knees and everything. To get adjusted. I mean, I can't see her winning the NXT title and then going to the main roster. I just can't see her just going straight to the roster. I mean, I want to see her start off at NXT. Get that rust off of her.
I get that. That's true. Like I said, but this is not good management by NXT by no means of any at any point whatsoever. But is there anything else that happened in NXT?
Say it again.
Is there anything else that happened in NXT?
No, that's it. I mean, NXT was just. It's crazy because they only had like 5-6 matches.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's crazy. They only had that this week, and they got so many people that they could wrestle and use. NXT could be a whole lot better than it is. Like they got so much talent on NXT, and they're not even using it.
Yeah. Yeah, that is freaking crazy too if you think about it. Like there's nothing worth doing anything. But if you want, we can talk about the first hour of Dynamite so we can finish out. So that tomorrow on PUWF on Wrestling News, Wrestling Talk, we can just shoot the shit. Let's see what's happening right now. Rock Hard, Juice Robinson versus Maxwell Jacob Freeman for the Diamond Ring. Freeman right in with a double leg into mountain punches. In the end of it, Max wins by pinfall with Heat Seeker retaining the Diamond Ring. Now, what's your thoughts on this match? The controversy statement with the Friedman and the Jewish joke and all this other shit, and now that it's resolved.
I mean, to me, this thing, like, people were so sensitive in their feelings instead of, no, back in the day, it wasn't no being sensitive, and then this neither you had to be tough or you didn't. Nowadays, this thing's so tough. I mean, like, people get feelings hurt just by them getting talked about on Facebook. I mean, just like this situation, people need to get out their damn feelings. But I always like MJF, and as long as he didn't take it out of content or he didn't get mad about it, then watch it everybody else.
Damn. Yeah, that's true. I want to put out Let's see one more thing about this. Let's see what else happened before we finish this. One more thing. Let's see. After that, it was I got my cat here. Give me a second. Let's see. Colton Gunn, Anthony Bowens counters by. Oh, here we go. Colton Gunn challenged MJF for the ROH World Tag Team Championship at Full Gear. Max tells him to listen good. If he wants to try the tag titles, he's got one. He'll see Jay White at Full Gear for sure. So Roderick Strong screams Max's name. A lot of Max stuff in the beginning of the show.
Yeah,
that's fine. Beaver Boys, Alex Reynolds and John Silver versus Hook and Rob Van Dam. This was a very weird match.
Yeah,
that's Hook to start. Alex full of bluster for the cold-hearted, handsome devil. I'm not really used to talking right now. Hook and Rob Van Dam win by submission with Red Rum from Hook on John Silver. And it was a good match. Van Daminator and Zaguri on Alex. RVD goes up top. 5-star frog slash takes Reynolds out. Hook dumps a pump kick from Silver and then does the. So what do you thought about that match? It was a good, just filler match. Let's say it like that. And the question for you: where's Hook the fuck going? Because now he's just a filler match person now.
They need to at least put him in. They need to at least put him in the Atlantic title picture or something like that. That TNT title thing is now. He need to or get him a good tag team partner or something like. I mean, he too good to be. He Taz's son. He too good to be just like to have him as a extra.
It does, and he's doing nothing. He had the belt. He got the belt back, and now the belt's doing nothing. Nothing at all. So why would you even try?
Yeah, I hope that AEW do something with Hook. But question is for you is, so MJF don't have a tag team partner, and do you see Wardlow come in helping MJF out, being his tag partner at pay-per-view?
Probably. I mean, he probably could. I mean, yeah, it makes sense. The storyline's happening. He did push Tony Schiavone a couple of days ago, so he's turning into a heel. Breaking news: Swerve is unhinged. He gifted Hangman Page's child one of his shirts. He goes to his house and gave him one of his shirts. Like, that's just, oh god, man. Anyway, all right, yeah, go on.
I love how they doing strict swerve in AEW. I love it. I
I'm
love
happy
it.
for that.
What hurt them is they bring Hit Row to AEW. I'm like, no, that'll suck.
But again, now he's busting asses and he's doing good, and I'm happy for him. You
Yeah,
know,
for real.
That's what matters most.
He
Ladies
won my.
and gentlemen, yeah, don't say it.
Oh, go ahead. My fault.
No, it's okay. I was gonna say two things. The Nature Boy was on AEW, and I want to say this real quick. Here we go. And I'll say here we go.
There's not a God, because if there were a God, Ric Flair would have been dead 20 years ago.
That was for reaction purposes only. We do not own that sound, do not own that audio. I want to put that out there. What are your thoughts on Christian Cage going too fucking far in that one, man?
That is not too far. I mean, like I said, it's Christian Cage. I mean, this is the best Christian Cage that ever been. And to me, it's crazy because Ric Flair, he crashed into a mountain twice.
Yeah.
And that's what makes it so crazy, though. He like a real life Lobo.
Yeah.
That's what makes it so crazy.
It's crazy. And again, that just Tony Khan's gift to Sting and was Nature Boy Ric Flair, and Flair is fired up and chopped Sting, so he gave him to chop. That line alone, Christian Cage is like, I'm not gonna fuck with Adam Copeland right now. Sting, like, Ric Flair is here, and I want to shit on Ric Flair. Yeah. And Tony Khan gave him like $10,000 for that shit. Like, just, we're gonna shit on you. Okay, sure. Woo.
If it was a wrestling hell, Christian Cage would be there.
Yeah, of course. I love that. I love that. I love that. Like I said, Sting is retiring soon, but we're gonna see that match soon. But we're gonna leave it right there. What are your final thoughts? What are your final thoughts on NXT as a whole?
My final thoughts on NXT.
Yeah.
I mean, I like it. I like how NXT going. I mean, like, they don't get the push like they should.
Yeah.
But I like it. I like the route NXT. Man, I like the route AEW's doing.
Okay. I do too as well. They do something different. The storylines are coming back slowly but surely, and they're growing. And I like that they're growing naturally. Wardlow is coming back. Freaking Orange Cassidy. I do want to watch that rematch between. That's something else I'll talk about tomorrow. But as a preview, ladies and gentlemen, you can think about yourselves. Orange Cassidy was coming down the ramp. John Moxley was coming up. Orange Cassidy shoulder checks him, and that pisses off Moxley, which tells us he's going back and going to fight Moxley. And it's not about just having a match. There's something more. There's a storyline behind it, and that this might be the turn of Dark Orange, which, again, I call him that. I just call him Dark Orange because or Blood Orange. But that's a preview for everybody. D-Walk, Invisible Man out. Take us out, sir.
Gotcha. Hey, this is D-Walk. Thank you for coming chilling with me on a Wednesday. NXT. See y'all tomorrow. I'm out.